Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer, because lately they have been putting out so much brand new merchandise. It's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. Then after I think we're done here, we'll head over to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. That's the location very close to Disney Springs. We'll check out all the newest merchandise over there as well. This way we can compare both outlet stores. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, holy moly, it is such a beautiful start to the morning in Central Florida. Not too many clouds in the sky and plenty of parking spaces open this morning, so not too busy just yet. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon. I'll add a link to that in the description box. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they have these really awesome Lady and the Tramp hats. Like the spaghetti and meatballs are embroidered with that heart design. These were just in the parks, originally $30. These are now only $7.99 a piece. They do have 2 racks of them. And from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, they do still have these smaller size little watering cans. They have the blue caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, but these are only $1 a piece, so a really good deal. They have Spike the Bee. This one has like the little handle there on the back side, of course, with like the little wings there. And it looks like they do even still have a couple of the original Florida orange birds left over, with the hand kind of like sticking off to the side there. And then you do have the spot where you can add the water for only $1. Let's check out some of the assorted bins up front here at the Character Warehouse. So they do have your Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, really nice helmets. This is really shocking to find these at the outlet store. These are really cool, from over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Only $25 a piece, marked down from $80. Right next to that is a black and white Mickey Loungefly. This one is also new to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet. They don't have any of these opened up, but you got Mickey embroidered on the front there. These are actually only $40 a piece, marked down from $80, but a really nice like simulated leather. Looks like they're even getting some new pair of Goofy socks here at the Character Warehouse. These were just over at the World of Disney store at Disney Springs, with Goofy's little toothers sticking out, his big floppy ears. These were $18 in the park, now only $5 a piece for them at the outlet. And they do have some of your Disney Lily Pulitzer backpacks. These are your adult size, but actually further discounted. You have your gold badge there, Disney Parks Lily Pulitzer, with Cinderella Castle, Minnie Mouse, and then Daisy Duck. These are now only $50 a piece. And yet another Loungefly bag that I do want to show you. This is a really cool Star Wars version. I love the blue colors though. This one has like a massive AT-AT embroidered on the front for $40. And it looks like they are getting a whole bunch of your Disney Pixar Elio merchandise. Here is your adult-size baseball caps. It's actually embroidered Disney Pixar. Actually, these are youth-size Disney Pixar Elio. These are only $7.99 from $25. But they do even have like the Christmas ornaments here. This movie was actually really cute. We saw this in the movies with our youngest son. But that ornament is only $7.99. And it looks like they even have some of the assorted plushies here from Disney Pixar Elio. Like, I don't see the outlet store price, but the attention to detail on the cape on this one is really good. They actually have 2 different offerings, even down here on the bottom section. This one is only $10, so a really good deal on the Elio plushies. Even more of that really awesome Star Wars merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. Here is the R2-D2 interactive remote control droid. He actually comes with a little serving tray, industrial automation. These are now only $75 a piece, so a great deal for them. They've also been getting a good selection of assorted Marvel merchandise at the Character Warehouse. There's like a hard briefcase with the Infinity Stones, so you do get all Infinity Stones on the inside. These are originally $40 at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. These are now $25 a piece. They have on the bottom section part of your Wonders of Xandar collection. This is awesome from Doctor Strange. You have the Eye. These are now $25, marked down from $100, so a very good deal there. And they even have some of your Legends series. Let's see, this is that brand new Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin Legends series mask. These are originally $140, now $75 for them. And some of the assorted Marvel statues that they do have right now at the outlet. You have like Spider-Man, where he's kind of like jumping off those bricks, and you get the comic book base. That one is $50. They have a couple different characters though from Marvel. Here is the Scarlet Witch version, again with the comic book base. Definitely one of the best deals is the massive Captain America one though, where he's jumping off the rock there. He has a shield in his hand. This one is only $30. Let's actually check out some of the Marvel clothing offerings here at the outlet store. So here's an adult size t-shirt that actually has a hood. Definitely like a thinner material with the big star on the front for Captain America. These are $15 from $45. They do even have that graphic t-shirt with Captain America, again with the big shield, Sentinel of Liberty. These would have been $30 at the World of Disney, now $12.99 for that one. They do still have that adult size pullover sweatshirt. I love this. The Avengers logo actually looks like it's airbrushed onto the front, and it says Avengers Assemble. These are $20 from $55, and it looks like they're even getting some more Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise at the outlet. This is really cool, like the cassette that says Awesome Mix Volume 1. You do have like that same graphic on both sides, and then you have the little Groot there on the zipper pull. These are, I do believe, $20 a piece, so a really good deal, marked down from $35. And here's a really cool backpack. This is perfect for like Universal Studios or a good Disney day. You have like Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then the super villains with like, let's see here, we have like Dr. Octopus, Loki's on there. These are $35 from $68 a piece. And then right up ahead, they do still have that Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World Loungefly. It actually has like the wings on the back that you can pose. These are originally $90 in the park, now $45 a piece for that one. Another really cool graphic t-shirt. This one is more of like your classic adult size ringer tee with a big patch for Iron Man on the front side. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $40. And they do still have that really cool Spider-Man shirt. I love this though, like the red and the blues really pop. But these are now $15 a piece, marked down from $40. Even a great selection of assorted puzzles right now at the Disney Character Warehouse. Here's a 1,000-piece Star Wars Exhibit Series puzzle with C-3PO, Princess Leia, and then R2-D2. This one was originally $25, now only $7.99. Right underneath there is a Disney Pixar Coco 500-piece puzzle. This one is actually one of the Disney Parks like signature series, celebrating the 5th anniversary. That one is now $7.99. And some brand new like Expedition Everest merchandise at the outlet store. Here's a 1,000-piece puzzle. You have like the Everest logo, Base Camp, Forbidden Mountain. This one was originally $30 at Animal Kingdom, now only $7.99. So many awesome brand new Star Wars things, like I was saying, lately at the Character Warehouse. Here's an actual Star Wars Darth Maul lightsaber build. So this one is actually like fully customizable. It actually lights up with all of the accessories. These would have been for sale over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Originally $35, now only $15 for that one. And it does look like they even have a Corksicle sling size bag. This one actually looks like a lightsaber hilt. This is crazy cool though. I love this. It says Corksicle on the strap for only $45. There's new Star Wars merchandise though, like everywhere that you look. They do have your Star Wars Black Series, like premium electronic helmets from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are originally $120, now only $75 a piece. They have the Carson Teva right down on the bottom section, they do also have Sabine Wren. So a couple different offerings. Last but not least is the Moff Gideon helmet. This was just released to the parks, now at the outlet store for $75. But yet another Loungefly bag that they do have. This one is more of like your classic design with like Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, C-3PO. The cool thing about this one though, it does glow in the dark. You have your Star Wars patch on the front. Let's see what we got doing with the price of Rooney. These are originally $80, now $40 a piece. And they do still have the Star Wars May the 4th be with you adult size baseball caps with C-3PO, R2-D2, and the Millennium Falcon for only $8. And they've even been getting some really awesome brand new Star Wars lightsaber hilts at the Character Warehouse. Definitely drop a comment in the comment section though if you know like which character this is. But these would have been for sale over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They come with the original plastic cases, only $85 a piece for them. But perfect to go with that. They do also have your lightsaber blades, two different sizes, 26 inches for $50, and then they do have the 36-inch blades for $55. Let's actually check out some more of the Star Wars offerings though. So here's like a collectible like Star Wars Artist Series vinyl figurine. This one is of Princess Leia. She actually comes with a really good sized display stand. These are now $15 marked down from $30. So that one's further discounted. They do have some of your interactive droids. These are motion activated with lights and sound effects, part of your Star Wars Power Force line. That one is now only $15. And it looks like they do have that like collector's Ewok set celebrating the 40th anniversary of Star Wars Return of the Jedi. You do get all of the action figures on the inside. These don't have the original price. These are now $12.99. And a couple different Halloween costumes. Halloween is literally right around the corner. This is the actual gown for Princess Leia from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Let's see if we can find the price here. I don't see the price on that, but that one is really cool. And then they do also have a Darth Vader Halloween costume for the kiddos, where you get the helmet, the gloves, and all of the accessories at the outlet. And they do still have some of the merchandise left over from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, like these adult-sized bucket hats. These are perfect for a good beach day, or like a Disney cruise. These are only $12.99 a piece. Right underneath there is a really awesome photo frame. This one holds a 2-inch by 3-inch photo with the original Florida orange bird. You have Spike the Bee's Honey Farm. These were $15 in the parks, now only $7.99. But they do also have like those smaller size planters still at the outlet store. Again, with Spike the Bee with that floral design. Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. These are $13 from $25. And then still going strong are those really tall plastic Tervis tumblers. Again, celebrating 30 years over at Epcot with Spike the Bee. You got this really nice like peach colored lid. These are only $15 a piece from $35. Even more awesome Marvel things that I do want to show you brand new to the Character Warehouse. Just like the Star Wars Power Icon figures, they have a brand new Loki one. These are motion activated with like lights and sound effects. These are $20 a piece. They have Loki and Ghost Spider, so two different offerings there. From over at Epcot, they do even have this really cool like Groot little token toss game. So this one comes with all the tokens on the backside. Comes with that little cup there where Groot actually tosses them like all around. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $30. But another amazing deal, they have your Marvel Select action figure of Super Skrull. So he actually comes with the extra heads and like interchangeable hands. These are an incredibly good deal. They're only $5 a piece for them right now at the outlet. And here's another Marvel Hero Tech set. This is a build and play web shooter from Spider-Man. Really neat design again with lights and sounds. These are $35 marked down from $40. And of course you have to check out some of the merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. They do have your light jet die-cast vehicle that actually lights up, and it comes with a little display stand. These are originally $20 in the park, now only $7.99. They also have your 4-inch by 6-inch photo frames. This actually lights up, as you can see, and changes all sorts of like different colors with that grid pattern with Tron. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $30. And two different baseball caps that they do have right now at the outlet with the grid design Game On. And then you have Flynn's Top Score Club. These are originally $30 a piece at Magic Kingdom, now only $7.99. They do even have some of that really cool like bridal collection merchandise right now at the outlet store. This is a really nice glass cup where it says Mr. with Cinderella Castle. These are $15 a piece from $30. Right underneath there is some assorted plastic water bottles, again with the silver accents with Cinderella Castle. You have groomsmen with that heart design. These are actually super cheap, only $8 a piece. They have groomsmen and then bridesmaids. Again, these match, so really nice for only $8. From the London Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase, a really cool adult-sized baseball cap with a London patch. These were $30 in the parks, now $12.99. And they do still have those greetings from Alaska, like wooden wall signs for the Disney Wonder 2023 Disney Cruise Line that actually has like that plaid finish to it. These are further discounted, $8, marked down from $30. And right underneath there from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase is a very fancy kitchen apron with the Mickey Mouse design. These are now only $12.99 from $35. And they've been putting out so many brand new deluxe figurine sets, literally for all sorts of different Disney movies. You have your Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You usually get 8 or 9 different action figures on the inside. These are normally $35 a piece, now only $15 at the Character Warehouse. They have your Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home. You get a good selection of different characters from Spider-Man, the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus. That one is $15. They even have one with a lot of like your classic Marvel characters like Black Panther, Doctor Strange. On the front here, you even have Captain America. Also from over at Epcot, they do have the Guardians of the Galaxy set with like Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord, lots of cool characters. From Disney Pixar Coco, yet another really awesome set with like Ernesto de la Cruz, of course Miguel and Pepita. That one is $15, and literally Halloween is right around the corner. From Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, yet another deluxe figurine set where you get like Jack Skellington, Lock, Shock and Barrel, the Mayor, even Dr. Finkelstein for $15. And a great selection of assorted Christmas merchandise and different things. Here's like a smaller size snow globe with the gold Cinderella Castle on the inside with the glitter. This actually has like a solid wooden base that says Walt Disney World. But these are now, let's see here, if we can find the price, $15 from $40. All of the Christmas ornaments are actually only $4.99 at the moment. Here is a Marvel Sketchbook Series ornament, brand new to the Character Warehouse. So this one does light up in the snow there with like the little lights. This one is only $5, a really great deal for a Disney ornament. They do have another Sketchbook Series one here. This is the pine cone design with Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. On the one side you have the dwarves and then Snow White on the back side. That one is now only $5. They do still have some of your Disney Parks Munchling Christmas ornaments from last year's collection. This is the Red Panda from Turning Red. This one was originally $25, now only $4.99. One of my personal favorites though is definitely the Reindeer Rice Krispie Treat Pluto ornament. He has the pretzel ears for only $5. You're even getting some of those assorted like really massive bags. These are good like side bags, especially to put like some beach towels in for a good beach day or your Disney resort. They do have the Baymax one that comes with the really tall straps. These are $20 a piece from $45. Also from over at Disney Springs is a brand new tote size bag. This would have been over at Disney's Ever After with Lotso from Toy Story. This is a super fuzzy design. Everything is embroidered though with Lotso. These are $25, marked down from $45. And a couple of different character ink pens that they do have brand new to the Character Warehouse. They have from Disney's Mulan, the Mulan ink pen. This one has the little thing on the bottom where you can actually get the ink pen out. That one is only $5. From Star Wars Ahsoka, so yet another really fun ink pen. This one has the removable Tootsies where the actual ink pen itself is, but that one is $5. And then a good selection of different stationery sets for the kiddos. These will have like all sorts of crayons, markers, rollers, and stencils on the inside. And they come with these really fancy bags. These are all originally $25 a piece, now only $12.99, but they do have the Minnie Mouse one with the floral design. They have your Star Wars Millennium Falcon stationery sets, and again, they do come with a really nice like full zip-up case. That one is really neat. Let's see what else that we have over in this section. So really cool to go with the Minnie Mouse version. They do also have the Mickey Mouse version with the star. This one says hey there. And you even get Mickey on the zipper pull for only $13. Let's actually check out some of the coffee mugs right now at the Disney Character Warehouse. So this one actually has like an airbrushed look to it with the Florida palm trees, the monorail, just along for the ride. You got that same graphic on both sides. Originally $20, now $7.99. Here's even more of that Expedition Everest merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This one has the Yeti Ski School and then Expedition Everest with the Yeti on the backside. These are originally $20, now $19.99. Yet another really cool Marvel coffee mug. The handle on this one is literally the Incredible Hulk's fist. And then it says Hulk Smash. Let's see the price of Rooney. These are $7.99 from $25. I do want to see some of the other mugs that they have on this rack though. So here is more of like a Starburst design, more of like a pearl coffee mug with Minnie Mouse on one side. The opposite side has Mickey Mouse. These were just in the parks not too long ago. Originally $20, now $7.99 for that one. And it does look like they do still have those really cool Tron coffee mugs. So again, a lot of new merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. But these were $15 in the park, now $7.99. And here's some assorted Guardians of the Galaxy merch. So you do have the Guardians of the Galaxy coffee mugs that has all of the pinstriping. The backside says Otherworld Showcase with Spaceship Earth. These are only $8 from $15, but they do even have like the matching coaster sets. These come with the big like ceramic base and 4 different color coasters. These are $13 a piece, marked down from $30. A couple different things from Nightmare Before Christmas though that I do want to show you. Like how nice would this be for like chips and dip? You get the removable bowl on the inside with Oogie Boogie. These are actually further discounted to only $25 a piece. And then yet another coffee mug that I do want to show you. This is the Jack Skellington Pumpkin King coffee mug, part of last year's collection. The backside even says Pumpkin King for only $8. And they've been getting so many brand new things lately from Disney's Haunted Mansion. Here's the actual Haunted Mansion model kit. It comes with the display base as well. Build and display 151 pieces. These are now $12.99 a piece, marked down from $35. Let's actually come over this way and check out some of the other offerings. So here is that massive Haunted Mansion light up chess set. These were just in the parks not too long ago. You get like the massive display like chess set, and all of the pieces actually light up. That set is only $50. Right next to that is the Gargoyle diffuser. So many cool things right now from Disney's Haunted Mansion. These are $50 a piece. And yet another little serving bowl set again with the gargoyle. And then you have the hitchhiking ghost on the inside. But this is super heavy. Originally $55, now only $20 for that. And they do even have the hurricane glass candle holders as well with the Haunted Mansion logo with the wallpaper. Even more Haunted Mansion merchandise at the Character Warehouse though. Here's an actual mini waffle maker where it has like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper on there, and then you can make like some gargoyle waffles. Actually has the hitchhiking ghost on the backside. These are originally $35, now $12.99. And they do even have a double pack of kitchen towels embroidered with the Haunted Mansion logo. You get all 3 hitchhiking ghosts. But there's actually 2 different designs here with like Leota on the backside and the Hatbox Ghost. This whole set is only $12.99. They even have some really cool like kitchen items for the Haunted Mansion. This is an actual like color changing coffee mug. One side has the hitchhiking ghost. The opposite side has the Haunted Mansion logo. So this will actually change color like when you add hot liquids. That one is only $7.99, marked down from $20. Right underneath there is a set of 4 like saucer serving trays. You get 4 different designs though with the hitchhiking ghost. Looks like you get the bride. Let's see the price here. Originally $40, now $14.99. And they even have those gargoyle, really tall stainless steel tumblers. These have the Haunted Mansion wallpaper logo as well. Originally $35, now only $14.99. Let's check out some of the other things that they do have for the kitchen though. So another really cool plastic cup. You have your superheroes on one side, and then your supervillains from Marvel. These are originally $30, now $14.99. Right underneath there is a really tall plastic cup that says never stop dreaming, never stop believing. Then you have Cinderella Castle. This has a big tall straw with the handle. These are now only $10 a piece. But they do also have part of your Mousewares collection, that pancake mold. This is in the shape of Cinderella Castle. These are a great deal though, only $4 a piece, marked down from $10. So many cool Marvel things right now at the outlet store though. Here's a really tall corksicle cup with that ombre look from the Scarlet Witch. You got the graphic with the corksicle logo. These don't have the outlet price on them just yet. There it is, $20, marked down from $50. Part of your Disney Eats collection. They do have your Mickey shaped hot dog bookend set, so you do get both bookends there in the shape of the Mickey hot dog. These are now only $15 a piece. And they do even have those really tall ceramic candles. These are pineapple scented with a Stitch. These are only $15, so a really good deal. But it looks like they are restocking some of the Mousewares collection merchandise. This one actually has the little button there with the suction cup design with Minnie Mouse. Perfect for the kitchen though. These are only $10 a piece. And then right underneath there is your Disney Fantasia plastic cup, where you actually get the Sorcerer Mickey hat there on the straw. And then a nice little graphic with Mickey on the opposite side. But these are actually filled with liquid for only $8. Let's actually check out some of the different pairs of ears right now at the Character Warehouse. So this is your class of 2025 graduation ears with the tassel, and then of course the Mickey ears themselves. These are only $8, marked down from $35. Again, from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they do have your animal print Disney Park Loungefly ears. These actually have your Loungefly badge on the side, but it's kind of like embossed with your Mickey logos. These are $7.99 from $40. They do even have your Black Panther pair of ears, so they're getting lots of new different offerings at the outlet. This has your like chrome finish there for Black Panther. These are now only $7.99 from $35, but they're even getting like your customizable headbands from over at Disney's Ever After at Disney Springs. So these are actually where you'd put the little plushies with the Velcro straps on. Originally $13, these are now only $10 a piece, and they have a great selection of the assorted plushies as well, from like Disney, Pixar, Inside Out too. So these actually go with the ears themselves with the headband. It comes with a little adjustable strap. These are originally $13, now only $2.99, but they do have Sadness. Down here on the bottom section, they have Joy from Disney Pixar's Inside Out. We're even getting some characters from Disney Pixar Toy Story. They do have the Ham, little plushies for the ears. And then last but not least, one of my personal favorites, definitely the Anxiety plushie for the headband for only $2.99. Let's actually check out some of the really fancy women's dresses right now at the outlet store though. So here is a very fancy dress from Snow White with Snow White. And then of course the Evil Queen with the poisonous apple. These are now $50 from $128, so a really good deal. A whole bunch of different Minnie Mouse dresses. This has that very fancy neckline there. Then it's like a full button down with Minnie. Let's see the old Price-A-Roni. These are $40 from $128. They do even have from the dress shop. These are further discounted, as the dress shop logo on there. But everything is embroidered there with the polka dots. These are $40 a piece from $128. Then a really nice like bucket hat that they do have for a good like Disney Beach Day. All of the polka dots actually say Minnie Mouse on there. These are now only $7.99 a piece. So many awesome things though at the outlet. Perfect to go with that Disney Parks Loungefly backpack. They do have the matching wallet with that black and white design with Mickey Mouse. You have a little zipper compartment on the back side with your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. These are $25, marked down from $50. They do have more of like that waffle like basket design Loungefly wallet. This is solid black with the Mickey ears on the back side. Again, these are, let's see here, $25 from $50. $50. They do even have from the 4th of July your Disney Park lug crossbody bags with the red, white, and blue, but you have a big graphic with Mickey on the front there. You actually get 3 really good size zipper compartments. Originally $65, now only $25, or I should say $35 at the outlet. And it does look like some of the assorted 2025 merchandise is now coming to the Character Warehouse. Another really tall plastic water bottle with Mickey, Minnie. You have the fireworks, even the Walt Disney World lettering. These are originally $20, now $7.99. And then right underneath there is an adult size pullover sweatshirt with that classic design with Mickey Mouse for only $25. Lots of different merchandise though, specific to Disney's Lion King and over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here's a 30th anniversary throw blanket with Simba. These are 50 by 60 inches. These were originally $70 in the park, now only $25. They do also have your matching pair of adult-sized Crocs with the little paw prints on the side, but you got like the palm fronds with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. So these are brand new to the outlet store. And then also your adult-sized Crocs. These are more of like your pull slides with the animal prints with Mickey Mouse. And a few other brand new Minnie Mouse offerings at the Character Warehouse. Here's a really tall coffee mug. This one actually comes with the ceramic spoon with the floral design. These are only $7.99 from $25. And it looks like they do have a brand new adult size windbreaker. This one is a full zip. You have Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature with all the polka dots. Originally $75 in the park, though now only $30 at the outlet. You could even get some assorted beach towels right now at the Disney Character Warehouse. You have your Mickey Mouse 1928 Walt Disney World original beach towels with like that lightning bolt design. These are $15 from $35. Another one specific to Disney's Animal Kingdom. You can see like Goofy down there, Donald Duck, and then of course all the animals. These are now only $15 a piece. And here's a 3/4 length sleeve graphic t-shirt from Disney Pixar Toy Story with the pinstriping with all the characters. $12.99 from $40. And it looks like they're getting some of the merchandise part of this year's Disney Her Universe collection for summertime. This has like some Minnie Mouse cherries, some orange slices, a really cool design with the frillies. That shirt is $12.99 from $40. Right underneath there is a very fancy matching button-down shirt. This actually has like the cherries and the orange slices, but everything is embroidered. These are now only $25 a piece at the Character Warehouse. And perfect to go with that is the matching dress. This one has 3 buttons on the front, but again with the frillies on the sleeves. Very nice attention to detail though. These are super duper soft. $25, marked down from $65 only. And a couple different adult size Spirit jerseys right now at the Character Warehouse. This one is from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival 2025. The bottom section actually has like a terry cloth material with the original Florida orange bird. These are discounted to only $15. They have your Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend 2025 adult size Spirit jerseys where you get like Hercules, Mrs. Incredible, even Groot. These are $25, marked down from $80. And another really awesome Spirit jersey, you have your Expedition Everest tie-dye jersey. This actually has your blue foil lettering and then the Yeti skiing on the bottom section. So this actually matches that coffee mug that I showed you. Originally $80, now only $35. Some things specific to Avatar over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You have your Avatar figurines. This actually comes with a glowing coral reef with like this massive like banshee. These are $125. Right next to that is an adult size baseball, I should say backpack with the patch there with the floating mountains of Pandora, the banshees, and then you have Pandora Valley of Moara. These are now only $15 from $40. They do still have those really nice wall tapestries that say Pandora, Valley of Avatar at the bottom. But again, this is very, very nice with the wooden accents. These are now only $15 a piece, marked down from $50. They do even have those plastic water bottles. This one has the wooden lid that says Avatar. But again, you get this nice like blue tie-dye design with the characters and the banshees. These are $7.99 from $25. Then they do still have that acrylic like 3-piece wall art sets, so you can kind of like piece them together. And again, these are all framed up and ready to go for only $30. Some of your assorted Winnie the Pooh merchandise at the Character Warehouse though. So another adult-sized baseball cap with that square design there with a bunch of different graphics with Winnie the Pooh. This one is more of like your classic snapback. Originally $30, now $7.99. Right underneath there is a massive throw blanket. These are 60 by 74 inches with Piglet, Winnie the Pooh, and Christopher Robin for only $25. A couple other women's dresses that I did want to show you though right now at the Character Warehouse. You have your Little Mermaid dresses. This is a soft cotton material with a bubble design with Sebastian and Flounder. These are originally $55 at Disney Springs, now only $25 a piece. And really cool to go with all the Haunted Mansion merchandise. Here's the glow-in-the-dark women's dress. On the neckline, it's embroidered Haunted Mansion. Then it's literally the wallpaper. These are now only $15, marked down from $70. A whole bunch of really awesome like canvas and prints behind the registers as well. These are part of your Disney Princess Creative Soul line. Like they have Rapunzel, they have Snow White, and then Cinderella. These are actually all like framed, like signed by the artist. Only $35 a piece for them. Of course they do have like a Disney pin trading board behind the register, but they have some Star Wars prints with the Women of the Galaxy from a Disney Pixar Soul. That's a really cool print for only $35. Again, that one's a wrapped canvas. That was seriously such a great visit to the premium outlet at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest offerings at the Disney Character Warehouse. That being said, let's head on over to the Vineland location. This way we can compare both outlet stores. Okay, so we just made our way over to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave from the International Drive location. Let's actually head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store here. That way we can compare both outlet stores and check out all of the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, there's a whole bunch of different like artist prints. These are all matted up and ready to go. You got like Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Goofy. Usually around $45 originally, now only $20 a piece. Right underneath there, they do even have a print here from a Disney Pixar Luca. This has like the water splashing with the characters. That one is only $20. And then over here, they do even have one for Disney Pixar Coco with Miguel, all of the cactuses, and the guitar. This is like a split one for $20. And a whole bunch of different things down on the bottom section. Here's a very fancy doll. This is the Maribel doll, one of 6,650 pieces. They actually come in a really fancy box. These are further discounted to $75. And they do even have still some of those Disney Princess Creative Soul dolls. This one is inspired by Rapunzel. These are a great deal. They're only $40 a piece. Right underneath there is the same difference, but the Snow White version with the little like poisonous apple clutch for $40. That's really neat. They even have a pin board here at the Character Warehouse. You can check out some of the different pins that they do have. Tons of different like character pins. Let's see what we got doing. Some like hat ear ones, literally with like people. Those are really neat. I haven't seen those before, but they do have like a medallion with the Mickey Mouse design there. Anger from Disney Pixar's Inside Out. Here's a couple like collectible like Funko Pop almost like vinyl figurines. These are only $15 a piece, but these are part of your let's see here, designer showcase. Snow White and the Evil Queen, only 15 bucks though. And it looks like they do have Princess Jasmine from Aladdin, Witch Jafar for $15. A couple really nice adult-sized graphic shirts up front here though. These are from the World of Disney store. A very nice soft material, class of 2025 with Mickey Mouse. You even have Cinderella Castle. That one was originally $30, now $7.99. Here's yet another really cool shirt. This one's Bruno, but it has this really nice like neckline with that weathered look. You have a big graphic with Bruno with the palm fronds. These are only $8 from $35. And it does look like they have a whole bunch of different Disney Parks Pride Collection merchandise at the outlet. This coffee mug actually has Cinderella Castle on the inside, but a nice big graphic with Mickey. The backside even says Walt Disney World. Originally $20, now $7.99 for them. They have the brand new adult-sized baseball caps with the heart sign there with the Mickey hands. It even says Pride. Literally everything is embroidered though. You got your Walt Disney World lettering. Originally $30 for them, now only $7.99. They even have your plastic water bottles. I'm shocked by all this new merchandise. This has like that glitter look to it. Cinderella castle, even a Mickey balloon. These were $20 in the parks, now only $8 a piece. And they do even have the matching throw blankets, part of the Pride collection. These are double-sided, one side with like Cinderella Castle, Mickey and Minnie. Then you have the heart hands. These are 50 by 60 inches for $25. Looks like they even do have like the matching fanny packs from this collection. Actually says Disney Pride there on the zipper pull. Again with the heart hands. Originally $35, now $14.99. Even the adult-sized spirit jerseys are now at the Character Warehouse. This is the backside with your classic raised lettering for Walt Disney World. These are now only $35 a piece. There's even so many brand new puzzles at the Character Warehouse lately. This one here is a 500-piece puzzle from Disney's Lion King, celebrating the 30th anniversary. This is an actual wooden puzzle though. These are originally $40 a piece, now only $7.99 for that one. They do have a 1,000-piece exhibit series puzzle from Star Wars. This one has like Princess Leia, C-3PO, and then R2-D2. These are originally $25 in the park, now $7.99. Here's another really cool puzzle. This one is a signature series puzzle for the 5th anniversary of Disney Pixar Coco, again with Miguel with the guitar. This one is 500 pieces for $8, and lots of different Expedition Everest merchandise has been coming to the outlet lately. Here is a 1,000-piece puzzle. You have your base camp on there, Mountain Rescue, and the Yeti, but these are only $7.99. Here is a great deal for a really cool pair of Marvel ears. These are all simulated leather. You do get that nice like mohawk design. The backside says higher, further, and faster. Originally $35 in the park. These are literally only 99 cents a piece. And it looks like they're even getting a whole bunch of different like Disney princess sets. This whole set of different dolls with like Princess Ariel, you have Princess Jasmine, Snow White, even Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Originally $130. These are now only $40 a piece. And here is a massive set that they do have. This is the Little Mermaid doll set with like Ursula, King Triton, and of course Ariel. This was originally, let's see here, $100 in the park. Now only $40 at the outlet. Let's check out some of the different Loungefly bags up front here at the Character Warehouse though. Here's a really cool one from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. A very nice simulated leather with Jack Skellington with that lenticular effect. And then you do have Zero. Let's see what we got though. This was originally $90, now only $40 a piece. Here's some of that brand new Star Wars merchandise like I was saying though. This was just released to the parks not too long ago. On the front zipper compartment you have a massive AT-AT embroidered. Kind of has like an ombre look to it. These were originally $80, now $40 a piece for them. And they do even still have some of those Disney Park lug crossbody bags from 4th of July. There's actually a whole basket left over. You actually get 3 really good sized zipper compartments. Then that big patch with Mickey Mouse. These are originally $65 a piece, now only $35. Even a couple of assorted Disney Park Loungefly wallets right now at the Character Warehouse. This is like a classic design with Minnie Mouse. You do get that big patch on the front. Even a little zipper compartment on the backside with Minnie's facsimile signature. This was originally $50, now only $25. And then down here on that bottom section, this would actually match that Jack Skellington Loungefly. Really nice. More of like a basket like woven design. This has the black badge there for Loungefly. And of course you do have the Mickey Mouse ears. This one is $25 from $50. How great of a deal is this? Your 2024 Disney Park Collector Medallion books. These are actually further discounted to only 99 cents. Let's check out some of the assorted Haunted Mansion merchandise right now at the Character Warehouse. So they do have your mini waffle maker. Actually make little waffles in the shape of a gargoyle, but actually has like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper on the maker. These are originally $35, now $12.99. Right next to that is a massive serving tray. These are actually solid wooden with all 3 hitchhiking ghosts with the bats, but these are perfect for Halloween. They have the big handles on the sides. Originally $50, now $20 a piece for them. But so many awesome things from the Haunted Mansion. You have your USB powered diffusers, again with the gargoyle. These are actually only $25 a piece, but they do have them on display so you can check them out. Let's check out some of the other Haunted Mansion merchandise though. So here's a kid's long sleeve graphic t-shirt. This has the bat design, even the Hatbox Ghost. It actually glows in the dark though. These are $15, marked down from $40. Right up ahead is a really cool kids graphic t-shirt, past, present, future with Leota, and does say Haunted Mansion on the bottom. These are $13 from $27. They do even have that adult size women's dress here at the outlet store. This one also glows in the dark with the Haunted Mansion logo. That one's a full button down. These are now only $15, marked down from $70. And it looks like they do have those really cool gargoyle stainless steel tumblers. This has like the black on black logo there with the wallpaper. These are only $15 a piece, so a really good deal there. And it does look like they even have your adult size button down shirts. It says Memento Mori on the tombstones. You have all the musical instruments, even Leota. But this one is embroidered Haunted Mansion on the pocket. These are $20 from $65. And yet another brand new adult size graphic t-shirt, part of this collection. These were just over at the World of Disney store. It even says Haunted Mansion on the sleeve. $13 only, a really good deal. One other thing, part of this Haunted Mansion collection that I did want to show you. Here is a really nice serving bowl set, again with the gargoyle. This is a very heavy ceramic, literally with all three hitchhiking ghosts. Originally $50 in the park. These are now only $19.99. They also recently just got these really cool model kits that you can get. This is 127 pieces. You can build your own Cinderella castle, and it comes with a display base. These are a great deal at $13. Of course, perfect to go with all of the new Haunted Mansion merchandise. They do have the Haunted Mansion model kit, 151 pieces for $13, and yet another bin of ears at the Character Warehouse. These are actually Disney Park Loungefly, but perfect for a good day over at the Animal Kingdom. They have your Loungefly badge there on the side. Originally $40 a piece. These are now only $7.99. And here is some of that brand new Disney Pixar Elio merchandise. They have these massive Glorden plushies. That one is only $10 from $35. I'm shocked to find this at the outlet. And it looks like they do have some gorilla plushies from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. These are actually really, really soft. These were $20 in the park, now only $7.99. Even more merchandise from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's a really cool Pumpkin King coffee mug with that Jack Skellington design. The backside actually says Pumpkin King. These were $25 in the park, now only $7.99. Right underneath there's a whole plethora of brand new Christmas ornaments from Nightmare Before Christmas. These are only $8 a piece, so a really good deal. They have Jack Skellington like sitting on top of that statue for $7.99. Right underneath there is a really cool design again with the pumpkin. You have Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. But these actually have like little clippies. In case you don't want to use them as Christmas ornaments, you can actually use these as like a little collectible figurine. But a great selection of brand new offerings. Like inside of the bathtub, you do have Lock, Shock, and Barrel. These kind of look like Jim Shore pieces, like really nice quality. And then last but not least, they have Zero with the little candy cane in his mouth. This one actually lights up though. You even got like the little dog bowl that says Zero for only $8. Here's even more Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. So they do have these really cool tabletop lights. It's literally Jack Skellington's head, and they do change a bunch of different colors, like green, blue, red. These are only $15, marked down from $30. Really nice for Halloween though are those collectible figurine packs. You usually get about 9 or 10 different figurines, but you got like Jack Skellington, the Mayor, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and Oogie Boogie. That one is $15. And then right underneath there is a brand new kids graphic t-shirt, again with Jack Skellington. It's even embroidered Nightmare Before Christmas on the sleeve. The cool thing about that, it actually glows in the dark. These are $8 from $27. And of course, if you are here at the Character Warehouse, you definitely have to check out the Haunted Mansion adult-size Crocs that they do have. These actually have the back strap here that say Crocs. Literally with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, you get 6 different gibbets though with like the gargoyle, and then the Haunted Mansion logo for only $35. So many new things from Nightmare Before Christmas that I do want to show you though. Here is a simulated leather card holder with zero. You do get a bunch of different slots on the back side for like your room ticket or like your credit cards. It's embroidered with Jack Skellington. These are $8 from $17. They have some adult-sized unisex graphic t-shirts with that classic scene from the movie with Jack and Sally. They even say Nightmare Before Christmas on the sleeves. That one is only $13 from $30. It looks like they even have a brand new sling size bag. So it's literally Jack Skellington's face embroidered on the front. Kind of looks like it's etched on. These are $15 a piece from $40, but seriously, so many brand new things at the outlet store today. Here's another one that actually matches that sling size bag that I showed you, again with Jack Skellington's head. These are $13 a piece from $40. Looks like they even have your adult-sized spirit jerseys from Nightmare Before Christmas. This has that pinstriping with Jack Skellington. These are a great deal though, $35. The backside has your raised lettering for Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And it looks like they do also have like the matching Sally version. This has like a really fancy like patch there on the front with all the patchworking. But just like the Jack Skellington version, it even says Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas on the backside for $35. Let's check out some of the assorted coffee mugs at the Character Warehouse right now. Here is a really cool version with Mickey Mouse holding the Grandpa banner. They do all say Walt Disney World on the inside. The back side of each of them you have Cinderella Castle. Originally $17. These are now $8 a piece. Right? $8. They do even have the Minnie Mouse version. This one's more of like a mustard color where she's holding the mom banner for $8. Next to that one is your same difference here with Mickey Mouse holding the dad banner. They've even been getting some brand new Disney Cruise Line coffee mugs at the Character Warehouse. This one is the Ursula version. It says Sea Witch, more like Sea Goddess. Then you have a nice big graphic with Ursula. These are $8 a piece from $20. Looks like they do also have a brand new like King Triton version. These are cool though because they do say Disney Cruise Line on the inside. Then you have another big graphic with King Triton. That one is $8. And it looks like they even have a Princess Ariel version. Let's check out some of the other drinkware offerings here at the Character Warehouse. So this is actually part of the new Guardians of the Galaxy collection. A stainless steel tumbler with like Drax. You have Gamora. Even Rocket Raccoon. It says Galaxy's Most Wanted. These were $30 a piece originally. It has the character names on the backside. Now only $7.99. They do have that whole set of ceramic coasters from Guardians of the Galaxy. So you do get 4 different coasters with different colors. And it comes with the Guardians of the Galaxy little container. These are $12.99, marked down from $30. They do also have the matching coffee mug with that really cool pinstriping with the characters. The opposite side says Otherworld Showcase. That one is now $7.99 from $20. Here's even some really nice Disney Princess Collection porcelain Christmas ornaments at the Character Warehouse. These would have been over at Disney Springs at Disney's Days of Christmas. Originally $55. These come in a very fancy box for $25. They do also have Little Mermaid and Pocahontas in stock for $25. Let's check out some of the other Christmas ornaments. So they have your Marvel Sketchbook series. This one actually lights up with the Scarlet Witch. Really neat design though. Like some of these literally look like Jim Shore pieces. These are further discounted to $5 a piece. They have your Disney Pixar Elio Christmas ornaments with Gordon. I love this though. Really cool design for only $5. Yet another Sketchbook series ornament. This one's actually the Pine Cone, part of that Snow White and Seven Dwarfs collection. One side has the Seven Dwarfs, the other side has Snow White for $5. And one other Sketchbook series ornament. This is the massive Mickey popcorn bucket with the castle and the hand for only $5. They do even still have a whole bunch of merchandise from Disney Pixar Lightyear left over. This is the huge Cyclops. This whole playset is only $13, so an incredible deal. Right underneath there is a massive playset from Disney Pixar Lightyear. This has like lights and sound effects with real character phrases, but it even comes with the Buzz Lightyear action figure for only $30. So many awesome things over in this section that I do want to show you though. Here's a huge, let's see here, pineapple ceramic candle with Stitch. These are coconut pineapple scented, only $15 a piece for them. Right up ahead is a big ceramic serving tray. This would have been from like Epcot Epcot's World Showcase. You have a very fancy Minnie Mouse there, like reading a book. These are a great deal at $15 a piece. And they do even have some of your bridal collection merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This is a massive water bottle with Cinderella Castle. It actually says groomsmen with the silver accents. These are only $8 a piece from $20. They do have your smaller glass cups as well. This one says Mr., again with the silver foil lettering with Cinderella Castle. This one is $15, marked down from $30. Even some really cool snow globes, brand new to the outlet. This one has like the wooden display base there that says Walt Disney World with the Spirit Jersey logos. And then you have the Mickey design. These are originally $40 in the park, now $14.99. They do still have that matching throw blanket. This is that same gold and black design with Cinderella Castle and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are actually further reduced to $25. And then part of the Mousewares collection is that really good sized compost bucket. One side has some of the classic Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and Donald. And then you have the compost design. These are $20, marked down from $40. And they do still have some of the Mousewares collection, coffee presses. You get the little gibbet on top with Mickey. This is a very nice material though for only $20. Even more brand new pairs of ears right now at the Disney Character Warehouse. I feel like they're getting so much merchandise from Marvel over at Disney Springs. Here is a brand new pair of Loki ears. You actually get like the little medallions that are embroidered into there. These are double-sided, $7.99, marked down from $35. They've also been getting some of your graduation ears at the Character Warehouse. This is literally the graduation cap, embroidered class of 2025. It even comes with the tassel. These are a great deal, though, only $5 a piece. Even more merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. They have these little coffee cans here. These are actually from the Princess Tiana section. You get some milk chocolate coins on the inside, but you can actually use this as like a little piggy bank. These are only $5 a piece. They have a whole basket here of Princess Tiana lollipops. These are green apple with the characters on there. These are actually further reduced to only $1 a piece. Here's even that massive solid wooden pull behind train set for the kiddos. So he actually pulls on that little rope and then the characters move. You got like Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, even, let's see here, Goofy. That one is $20. Right underneath there is the Donald Duck water game. Really cool if you are doing any traveling. You basically just fill this up with water. Then you can shoot hoops inside of the basketball hoops there. These are $10 a piece, marked down from $20. And they've been getting a whole bunch of assorted stationery sets for the kiddos. They all come in this really nice like zipper compartment. You have Built for Speed with Lightning McQueen from Cars. It even has the little number 95 gibbet, but you get like some crayons, let's see here, some rollers and all sorts of cool things on the inside. These are only $13 a piece from $25, but they do have a whole bunch of different characters like Minnie Mouse with all that floral design and the sparkles for $13. And really nice to go with all the Nightmare Before Christmas offerings. They do have the Boo Crew with Jack Skellington and Zero. I just like how these come in these nice like zipper cases. Let's check out some of the spinny racks of merchandise at the Character Warehouse. So here's a really cool keychain. So you got to find your initial. This one is X. It comes with a little clippy. These are $4 a piece from $13. They have a little simulated leather keychain with Remy from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It even comes with a little charm that says Ratatouille. These are now originally $15, only $7.99 for that one. Looks like they're even getting some of the Star Wars Pride Collection droids at the Character Warehouse. These are only $7.99, marked down from $15. And really cool to go with your Remy keychain. They also have your Remy and Emile pin from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Again, so many new things at the outlet. Originally $13, these are now $4.99. Here's even more of that brand new Star Wars merchandise from over at Galaxy's Edge. So you can also get your lightsaber hilts with the original plastic cases, but these are so heavy, like really nice quality. Originally $165. This one is Stellian Geo's lightsaber. These are the Legacy lightsabers for $85 a piece. Let's see what we got on the opposite section here. So they do have from Star Wars Bad Batch, your fully customizable gauntlet set. This actually has like lights and sound effects for only $15. they have your Star Wars droid factory, set of 4 different droids from Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. These are a great deal though, originally $50 a piece, now only $14.99. And really cool for the kiddos, they have a Darth Maul little lightsaber build that comes with all of the pieces, so you can mix and match Darth Maul's lightsaber for $15. There is seriously though brand new pairs of ears everywhere at the Character Warehouse today. These are the Darth Vader ears, where you do get the simulated leather bow with the metal medallion in the center. Even comes with like this little veil. Originally $35, these are now $7.99. And then yet another gauntlet set. This one is from Star Wars Mandalorian. This one actually shoots darts though. These are, let's see here, originally $30, now $7.99. I always like to check out the assorted Star Wars toys at the outlet though. They have your Star Wars Power Force action figures of Ahsoka. These are motion activated with lights and real character phrases. That one is $12.99. They've also been getting some of your Star Wars Black Series figurines. They have Ezra Bridger, part of the Holcomb collection. Actually lights up on the display base. Let's see here, that one is only $19.99. Then also from Star Wars Ahsoka, this is actually further discounted, the Ahsoka electronic masks. Really cool for the kiddos. That was originally $50, now only $4.99. And they do even have some old school Kenner action figure here at the outlet store. You get 6 different figures from Anakin Skywalker, a clone trooper, even Mace Windu for $45. And right behind me is a whole bunch of really cool Marvel offerings. This one is a token toss game with Groot. He actually comes with all the little tokens that you put in his cup, and then he tosses them. Let's see what we got here. Originally $30. These are now only $14.99. They do have some of your Marvel Legends Series action figures, part of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is a really good sized Groot figure. It even comes with a little Rocket Raccoon for $30. And right underneath there is your, let's see here. This is a 2-in-1 galactic spaceship with the Rocket Raccoon action figure for $20. Some of the assorted merchandise in the kids section though from Disney and Encanto. This is a really cool microphone with Maribel. So it actually has like the character phrases. These are only $12.99 a piece. Right up ahead is a very fancy kids top, also with Maribel. You have the scallop design there on the sleeve with the palm fronds. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $32. And it does look like they do still have some of the Disney story play dresses. This one is the Princess Jasmine one. If you look closely on the bottom, you can see the genie's lamp and Jasmine. Originally $50. These are now only $19.99. Next to that is the matching Cinderella version. The attention to detail is super duper nice. You got like Gus there, Cinderella slipper, $20 from $50 for that one. But they even have some of the Disney princess dresses that are definitely much more expensive. This one is the Cinderella version, where you do get the medallion, kind of like embroidered. That one is a great deal, only $20. Right up ahead is a brand new Disney Princess Kids tank top. Let's see, we got Pascal on there, we have Moana, even Mulan. These are $10 a piece from $27. And right next to that is a brand new fancy denim jacket. This has lots of sequins embroidered on there, but you do have Olaf. On the little buttons are snowflakes. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $50. On the back side, you do have Anna and Elsa together. Yet another brand new kids graphic t-shirt. This one has frillies on the sleeves with Minnie Mouse making a winky face with the polka dots. These are $8 from $27. Right next to that is another kids graphic t-shirt, again with Anna, Elsa, and then Olaf. You have the little snowflake design. These again are only $7.99 a piece. And here is a brand new kids graphic t-shirt. This one is long sleeve. You have a nice big graphic with Mickey. It says whoa. And then even on the sleeves you got a couple little Mickeys. They are now $15, marked down from $32. Let's check out some of the adult size clothing offerings for Marvel. Here's a new adult size pullover sweatshirt with the huge Avengers logo, and it says Avengers Assemble. These are $20 a piece from $55. Right next to that one is a unisex graphic t-shirt, again with the Avengers logo, but you have like Ant-Man, Wasp, Falcon, Thor. These are now only $10 a piece. So lots of that merchandise from the Marvel store at Disney Springs is coming to the outlet. Here's another one of those deluxe figurine sets with Black Panther, the Incredible Hulk, even Iron Man. But this one is $15. Here's even a brand new, let's see here, a pullover hoodie, but this one is short sleeve. It has the Spider-Man logo. You can see the hood there on the back side. $15 from $45. This is a nice lightweight cotton material. Next to that one is your same difference. This is your unisex Spider-Man graphic t-shirt. This is a big rubberized patch on the front side. $15 from $40 for that. And it does look like they have yet another Marvel Hero Tech playset. This is your build and play web shooter where you can actually shoot webs like Spider-Man. These have lights and sound effects. I don't see the outlet price, but that one is really cool. And they do also have your Black Panther Wakanda Forever adult size spirit jerseys with the silver foil lettering. These are now only $25 a piece, so that one's actually further discounted. Next to that is your, let's see here, Marvel Hero Tech Iron Man set. So just like your Spider-Man version, this is the Arc Reactor build and play for Stark Industries for only $15. Some of the other deluxe figurine sets at the Character Warehouse. This one is part of your Disney Princess collection with Princess Tiana, literally with all of the characters. That one is now $15. And it does look like they do have your Disney Junior deluxe figurine sets with Ariel, but she comes with like, let's see here, Sebastian, Flounder, even King Triton for $15. A few other Marvel things that I do want to show you at the outlet though. Here's your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World Loungeflies, where it actually has like Captain America's shield on the side, and then the wings that do move. These are originally $90 in the park, now $45. They also have your Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy deluxe figurine sets with Star-Lord. You get so many different characters. Drax is in the back, even Baby Groot. That one is $15. And then here is some of the brand new Heroes and Villains merchandise from Marvel. So this one is a really good size backpacks for the parks. You've got like your superheroes and then super villains with like Thanos and Captain America. The old price of Rooney, let's see here. These are $35 a piece from $68. They've even been getting a whole bunch of assorted brand new Alice in Wonderland merchandise at the outlet store. Here is a really cool, almost like one of those little sets where you get the little fishies with the fishing poles. And then this one is just the teacups from Alice. These are only $15 a piece. They do even have those really nice adult size button downs. These are seriously as soft as silk though. You got like Tweedledee, Tweedledum, even the Cheshire Cat. $25 marked down from $50 for them. Let's actually come over to the other side. So they do have them in a whole bunch of different sizes. And of course a lot of different merchandise from Avatar over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. These are those massive Skimwing action figures. It even comes with the Avatar display base. This is now only $30. Right underneath there is a kid's tank top with the Banshee. It actually comes to a little knot at the bottom with the bioluminescence. These are $10 a piece from $27. They do still have those smaller kid-size fanny packs. We can see here again embroidered with the bioluminescence from Avatar. A great little size for the parks though. These are $13 a piece. And then right up ahead are the Wood Sprite pair of ears. So these actually have like a little on and off switch. Really neat to wear over to Animal Kingdom. They light up. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $40. They've also been getting some of your 2025 Disney Parks merchandise at the outlet. So another plastic cup with Cinderella castles, some fireworks, even Mickey and Minnie. These were $20 in the park, now $7.99. And then they do also have that adult size graphic t-shirt from over at Disney Springs. This one has the pinstriping with Minnie Mouse. These are $15, marked down from $40. Even more Disney Pixar Elio merchandise at the outlet store. How cool is this? More plushies, kind of like peppered throughout the store. Again, with the attention to detail, it's just so good. These are originally $25, now $7.99. They do even have your kids' full zip hoodie part of this collection. Let's see, with the little bottle tabs. I love this. These are so cool. That one is only $15 from $45. They've also been getting some of the brand new like deluxe figurine sets at the outlet store. So this is part of that brand new collection just released to the parks. Let's see what we got in terms of price. That one is $12.99. And then yet another brand new kids graphic t-shirt from Disney Pixar Elio. That one is now $7.99 from $27. But I am noticing some brand new Avatar merchandise that I do want to show you. Here is a massive coffee mug with the Banshee head. This one has a nice big like oversized handle. They're only $7.99 from $25. That is a very good deal. Then they do even have your plastic water bottles with that massive silicone ring. It has the wooden Avatar lid. These are $7.99 from $25. Let's check out some of the adult size clothing offerings at the outlet though. So they do have some of those brand new Disney Lululemon leggings. They actually have your Lululemon and then Disney logo. Let's see here, you got the little Minnie Mouse design, $75 from $118 for them. They also have your Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival Spirit jerseys. Again, these are the adult size. It has that terry cloth material with the original Florida orange bird. It has your Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival logo. These are further discounted to $15. And here's a very fancy dress. This actually has the elastic bands on the shoulders. It's all Minnie Mouse polka dots, embroidered with her facsimile signature at the bottom. That one is $12.99 from $35. Even more merchandise from Epcot's International Flower and Garden. This is the Spike the Bee Tervis tumbler, where you do get the peach-colored lid with Spike the Bee. These are $15 from $35. And they do still have some of those really fancy adult-sized Columbia baseball caps. Perfect for the warmer weather in Central Florida with Mickey Mouse for $25. And they actually just reduced the price on these unisex adult-size long-sleeve shirts. They say authentic original, established 1971, and then Walt Disney World going down the sleeve. They actually have these in a couple different colors. $15 from $45. Right next to the Kelly green is the same difference, but you have like a cobalt blue color for $15. Right next to them are some different adult size reversible pullover sweatshirts. This one has the Walt Disney World lettering with the massive Cinderella castle on the front. The opposite side has a bunch of different color like Spirit Jersey logos with Cinderella castle. Let's see if we can find the old price-a-rooney. These are $30 from $70. Right next to that one is your same difference with Mickey Mouse. Looks like he's like screaming. This one is really cool though. You get the diamond design with Mickey Mouse on the reverse side. That one is $30 from $70. And then here's a really cool like classic ringer tee, more of like a charcoal color with a Mickey Mouse with his arms behind his back, and it says Walt Disney World. These are $13 from $35, and it looks like they even have a brand new Stitch adult size tie-dye. Let's see here, full zip hoodie. This one has a nice little graphic with Stitch on the front. These are $20, marked down from $60. You got like some planets and suns on the sleeve. And so many new dresses at the Character Warehouse lately. This one is actually from Disney's Contemporary Resort with all of the Incredibles. These are originally $80 a piece. Now let's see here, only $40 for that one. Here is a dress from the dress shop. This is part of that Minnie Mouse collection. But again, the attention to detail is seriously like second to none. Like the materials that they use. They have these in a bunch of different sizes. This one is $40 from $128. They do still have those bucket hats. These are perfect for a good Disney resort day or just to take down to the beach. The little polka dots actually say Minnie Mouse. Originally $30. These are now $7.99. Let's see what else we have doing over in this section. So some of that new merchandise, part of the Disney Her Universe collection. A very soft button-down shirt with the Minnie Mouse cherries, lemons, and then you have the orange slices. These are $25 from $50. They do even have kind of like the matching ringer tee. It has this nice scallop design on the sleeves, also with a Minnie Mouse. They are $12.99 from $40, so a very good deal. And they've also been getting a whole bunch of those headband plushies from over at Disney's Ever After at Disney Springs. So you can kind of like customize your own headbands. They have Lotso from Toy Story, and then they do also have Ham from Toy Story. So the plushies themselves are $4 a piece from $13. And then the headbands are actually embroidered Disney on the inside. These are now $9.99. Even a brand new Minnie Mouse windbreaker that they do have. This one is a full zip, loaded with the polka dots. It comes with the hood and Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature. These are $30 a piece from $75. Right up ahead is an adult size Minnie Mouse, a full zip hoodie. The cool thing about this one though, the hood actually has Minnie Mouse's ears with a nice big oversized bow. These are $19.99, marked down from $70. Here's a whole bunch of merchandise though from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. They have an adult sized trucker hat with the grid design. This one says Game On. These are $7.99, marked down from $30. They do also have your Flynn's Top Score Club. These are the ringer tees. It's actually all embroidered on the front section. They are now $20 a piece, marked down from $40. And how crazy cool is this? Also from the Magic Kingdom is a whole bunch of Pirates of the Caribbean merchandise. This is a dig kit where you can kind of dig up like some jewels and all sorts of really cool things. I love this. Originally $25. These are now $12.99. Underneath there is a adult size graphic t-shirt with that tie-dye design for Pirates of the Caribbean with red. But this is a super lightweight material. These are $13 from $35. It looks like they even have a Pirates of the Caribbean backpack. This is a very nice material actually. More of like a canvas design embroidered with the skull and crossbones. You have the ropes on the zipper pull with Pirates of the Caribbean. These are $15 a piece. And they even have a brand new, but more of like a burgundy color long sleeve shirt. This one says Pirates at Heart and then Pirates of the Caribbean going down the sleeve. Some of the other bags at the Disney Character Warehouse, part of your Disney Parks Lily Pulitzer collection. These are adult-sized backpacks with Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck, and then of course Cinderella Castle. These are further discounted, only $50 from $138. Also from Disney's Ever After at Disney Springs is a massive tote-sized bag from Disney Pixar Toy Story. This one has Lotso. Literally everything is embroidered though. You even get the little strawberry there on the top that's removable. These are $20 a piece from $45. They have a Disney Park Munchling backpack. This one is the Stitch version, so it's like a wild blueberry Stitch. This one's definitely more of like a kid size. These are $20 a piece from $45. They do still have some of those lug bags from, let's see here, Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. So this one is a massive crossbody with Figment. These were $90 at the festival, now $25 a piece. Then here is another huge bag. This one actually comes with a really tall strap to carry it by. Perfect to put like some beach towels in. But one side has Baymax. The opposite side says Walt Disney World. These are $20 a piece from $45. Let's check out some of the different Star Wars merchandise. So yet another Star Wars Loungefly. This one has all of like your classic Star Wars characters from Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, even Yoda. It has a little patch embroidered Star Wars. That one glows in the dark though. These are only $40 a piece. They even have your R2-D2 interactive remote control droids. These are actually for sale over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It comes with a little serving tray. I do believe these are around $160, now $75 a piece for them. And they even have some of the helmets also from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Isn't it crazy? Like all the cool things at the outlet store lately. But these are only $25 a piece from $75. And they have a whole bunch of your Star Wars Black Series premium electronic helmets. So these are definitely like highly collectible. These would have been at like the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge or the Star Wars store at Disney Springs. They have your Moff Gideon. These are $75 from $120. They do have your Sabine Wren premium electronic helmet, also part of the Star Wars Black Series. And then Carson Teva for $75. Looks like there's yet another brand new pair of adult-sized Crocs at the Character Warehouse. So you get 4 different Digibits there with Minnie Mouse's bow, her facsimile signature, and then of course Minnie. These are only $30 a piece, so a very good deal there. Really cool for a good day over at Animal Kingdom. They have some really good sized beach towels. You can see like Goofy and then Donald Duck with all the animals. These are only $15 from $35. And then here is the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King throw blankets. Again with Simba. These are 50 by 60 inches for $25. A few other Disney Lily Pulitzer things I do want to show you at the outlet though. This actually matches that backpack that I showed you with Daisy Duck, Minnie Mouse, and Cinderella Castle. This one's a pullover sweatshirt, $65 from $118. They have so many different things part of that Lily Pulitzer collection though. So another pullover sweatshirt. This one actually has like a zipper going down the side with the gold hardware. These are $65 from $118. Then here is a cream colored adult size pullover sweatshirt. So they're getting lots of things for fall time at the outlet store, but that has a huge patch embroidered Walt Disney World. These are $20 a piece from $60, and they do still have those Minnie Mouse adult size bucket hats. So this is literally a bunch of flowers with Minnie Mouse popping out. These are only $8 a piece. And then right underneath there is your adult size Lady and the Tramp baseball caps. You got the whole design there embroidered with the spaghetti and the heart. These are originally $30 a piece, now only $7.99. I had such a fun time today starting out our day over at the premium outlets at International Drive, at the Disney Character Warehouse over there, and then coming here to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave, because literally both outlets do kind of get like different merchandise and just have like different offerings in general. That being said, there is so much new merchandise literally at International and here at Vineland Ave. But if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.